first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Glenn joins us. Hello, Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn. Charles, we look at this Packer team as we interplay here. They come in off the loss of the Oilers last week, but that one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here on the home cooking. What they're hoping to do is feed up the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use. Here comes the winner of the last MVP. The last week's long game is playing game by his end door. 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnover. Also, with something right week. It's all like on this round. Rodgers throw taken in by Watkins here. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And the totals for Sammy Watkins in last week's game. 5 catches, 79 yards. There's a team like the coverage of this one to slow this guy down because he beats you up. And they get him down to takes it across the 4-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packers first down. To throw is Ryan. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Watkins. As he tackled on the other side of midfield at the 36-yard line. It's hard to believe as he gets up first down. Sammy Watkins is in his 9th NFL season. It's not even turned 30 yet. Plenty of tread left on the tire to get to over his 14 years in the league. Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first and 2nd and 10. This is Jones. And nowhere for him to go again. They get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Right where they set him down started. They need a 10th up here to pick up third down. Guys, going over the middle. It's Watkins. And he's going to have another first down. Here in the Bears 35. Here's Rodgers. Again, that's Watkins. That's what he's taken down at about his 22-yard line. They're not making decisions every single offense. Joking out of the best receptions here on this opening run. I know people are watching the video that they forget how to do a defensive game plan. It's actually really practicing. They give it a lot of attention. They're very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to make these progressions. On second down, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So when the first and 1, it's first and 10 from this guy. Shotgun that little Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now you got to be careful not to force anything in the coverage right there. There won't be any flowing lanes. But the best play for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down with the ball back on. Again, it's Aaron Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Free safety rolling all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop. I bet his ability to trust his eyes and figure out if it's not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle. Throwing his Rodgers on 3rd down. This will be caught about the 5. And he's going to be taken down. There's something around. Trying to make something happen just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it cover. And that's intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time for what the pace was.
And then it was extra speed. Robert Griffin stepped down the line for us scrimmage.
Showed off the forward, but still close, shy of 5 of the 6. Ravens defense get the stop on the opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And off it'll be intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. You'll probably get a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know we'll be back the very next series.
Chicago's offense running out, and something we hope to see for years and years to come. Second-year pro Justin Fields leading the way.
Justin Fields endured some brutal growing pains his rookie season, taking hits and being forced to run for it behind a porous offensive line. We also had moments where he showed his upside as a franchise quarterback. He did win 2 of his first 3 starts and had a 100-yard rushing game against San Francisco in Week 8. Several offseason changes in Chicago should help get Fields some help in year 2.
One play action, Fields. And he flies this one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I think he was going to take off and run for yardage. What often happens now with these quarterbacks that can move, defenses want to try to keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass down the field and double move.
Fake the handoff downfield. He's going to have to eat this one. Down he goes. Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup. The Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against the defense, who probably thought to themselves, good way to take a shot here, this deep in their own territory.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is clear. Now they contested a 2nd and 12 after the long. On 2nd down, they run the Herbert. And this Green Bay defense making that play a lot like the previous one. Tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Set to begin quarter number 2. Nice go pass. 13 now. They'll find some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Something on the positive side if you're the deep quarterback, you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to clear things with his legs makes things difficult.
Downs out of the near midfield now on 1st and 10. They will run for the first time. win by much, but yes, they do keep the conversion on an early run. The Bears are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Fields down throw, Fields flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Working to 2nd and 3. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And his run here is incomplete.
Trying to put a pass in, but it never really made sure that was exactly the first down.
Fields on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. They snap it to Fields. They'll go with that running. That's Milton Mooney. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing your finger, hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That's a big decision to make a big play.
Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown here for the campaign. And the Bears forced the first one to the ball game as they take the lead here in the 2nd quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell you're looking in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. From the 6. Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Threw an interception the first time they had a football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than the first.
This is picked up by the Bears. And they'll take over to the 29-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remember when I was playing and seeing a similar start, and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Maybe he just sense that maybe this whole team is ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone Anderson kid down the fumble. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. So second back at the 34-yard line. To try again after the sack. Fields. And Fields will have the first down before sliding to a point to avoid the contact. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
The sack got first down, took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, that's his face. He might pick up 5 or 6 70 yards. Defense will go and picks up at first. throws back to Fields. Touchdown Bears! Two touchdowns here so far. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. This offense unit, they were solid in the opening victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here. And that's exactly what you want, because you want to get better each and every week and ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out. Santos now down to PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And we got to that off by a touchdown catch. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes to any division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because division games have a little extra to them. When this game is situated, this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, we could see 16 somewhere like that.
And a 42-yard line here and one down there. That first touchdown pick up at 8. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. Coming up at halftime from the personality of Jim Charles Davis to another one in Orlando. The coach will have stats and reports from around the NFL. Miles away. Looking for what gives him his interception. And they will score. 6 Bears touchdown. So this one is getting out of hand early. They had a 6 sticks to the legend now. 3-score lead still in the first down.
And all that celebrating that you're seeing here from the defenders, it's not just because they scored a touchdown pick 6. It's because we catch a shot out of this one. Every defender's drained.
Now the point after try for Santos. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating its way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. They will get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they really need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes John overused the this is an important possession. I think this has to be the possession when they come up with an answer, because I don't think the team really gets to ever come back with a score deficit. If they don't score here, that's when they could be just the next time they get it.
Rodgers first down. And it's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 37 seconds to go in half number 1. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flipping it, Rodgers gets it away to 36-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And needed a conversion on third down. They had to make a play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Now Rodgers. And one more time, that's Watkins. It's a Packers touchdown. Jamie Watkins, 26 yards. And the Packers get a late score here for the final minute of the first half. Extra point.
Touchdown here as we get kick it away.
Out of bounds here on the return. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. Take a 21-7 lead already in their pocket. Probably time to see pretty good for a visit in the full seat. First down. They'll find some time at lane. And that's the 40. Before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Close to the line of scrimmage, and he stepped over. When you see him in that position, he's become a runner. As a DB, he's starting to bring it towards the line of scrimmage and help him throw it over your head.
Here's Fields. Rolling to his right. With the right sideline, that's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they step in with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Fields now throw. No ball out right. And down to the 20 will go before heading out of bounds. I guess no need to force it. You can do that instead of first down, 18-yard gain. Whistles at a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remaining in the half on the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash of the 43-yard line. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, we're John Coachman as our EA Sports Halftime Report Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where you see the final score there. Mike Williams leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we head east to Baltimore to pick on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Lamar Jackson, couple of touchdown passes, and his guys win their second straight to start the year. And finally, it's the season's only doubleheader on Monday night. Titans Bills at 7:15, the Vikings Eagles at 8:30. Let's take a look at the stats in that first half for the Bears. And it's been their quarterback, too, not surprisingly, has led the way. But what is surprising is just how effective he's been on the ground. And it's already closing in on 100 yards the game. Meanwhile, for the Packers, there's a look at what they were able to do.
Everyone's eager to resume play here this week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Charles for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2. They got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here for this Bears drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, notice that this great game shifted towards pass first, run second. So the main is really not 60-50 kick in the game. It's a big component of their offense. They just want to pretty well on that. And let's face it, they continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it's so tough to pass game early on to the He's down to get on the requirement here because they're in this game now at their pace. This is control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. He will have his first time as looking to convert it. Albeit led by March on 30 yards. Now the scat back. You go big man. Hand him the ball. They let him get up, pick up a first down.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. Carolina running. Lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. As they're going to speed things up here. On second down. Get this up to about the 40. He's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 35. On his way, 36. Fields to throw. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down on the play, it works up. So that's smart football right there. You don't have to really stand a long time considering it. Just know what you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job of running that down. He was held without a catch for the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up the first down. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he called it, I doubted he could get there. Dude, it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort. How about the Browns coming out playing and run out their catch? Most of the time we think of it just being over the field and picking up yards. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down. First down, here's the run from Montgomery. He's got a run. Good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 30 yards now on the ground. Just 7 carries. Let's feel like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is not going to tire. And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now, first and 10. 20 before he's brought down. Good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Lots of plays on this drive. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage. They dominate you right now on this drive.
So here's the 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Red zone now, and look to throw. And he's got Moody in the end zone, touchdown Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take the open kickoff of the 3rd quarter drive left field to extend their lead. Santos now to have the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Takes it to 7. And able to take it past the 25 and to the 28-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. But Charles, now we take a look here at their 2022 draft class. No 1st-round pick for them this year, but it seems like they're able to overlook that, at least in talking to them, with the type of upside that they found on days 2 and 3.
Yeah, you're right about that. No 1st-round pick, maybe. But there was a point where their top selection did have his name thrown out there as a possible 1st-rounder. So now, as you described, they're hoping they can develop those traits and get a couple of difference makers out of the middle rounds.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the 1st punt of the game for either team. On the return is Jones. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Last week, they got the victory against the San Francisco 49ers. They've got the lead in this one as well right now. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. To Montgomery to begin the drive. A great move by Montgomery. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 67 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now again running right is Montgomery. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Off play action, Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now it's Fields. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 4th down, Fields. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Pushes him over. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Eric Stokes in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Back to throw. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Darnell Mooney and the rest of this offense ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Fields, eluding the pressure right. There's Mooney with another catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A give. This is Montgomery. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now Fields. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rodgers again now. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 33 yards that time.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll run with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now an even 30. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they want this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down at 4. Here's Rodgers. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. Able to find Lazard. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bears, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Packers,